Hey, Nick.
What's going on?
Oh, just sitting here enjoying summer,
Yeah,
hanging out in the loft.
that's right.
Yeah.
A lot of change going on over here.
Change. Change
Change
it.
All right.
Yeah, pretty much. So, we've got a plethora of perverted stuff to talk about here,
It
don't
wouldn't
we?
be horse mantis otherwise.
It wouldn't be. So, last weekend was, here in the U.S., Mother's Day, which...
Great segue there, Matt.
Great segue, right. So, and that's when
dirty.
I saw this story.
Uh-huh.
So, moms come in all shapes and sizes. Some of them come on camera, though. What you want to get into? I know. I had all week to prepare that.
Okay,
Yeah. I've had it queued up.
Yep.
Well, why not? What it's like being a mom and a sex worker. So we love the headlines. So the quote right under there: "My son might find me on Pornhub one day, and that's okay because moms have sex. If he finds me, that'll be my response. Moms have sex." I feel like let's get into this, and then we'll go back to that.
Sounds good.
So, without further ado, when you envision the perfect mother, who comes to mind, Nick?
Well,
probably your mother, right?
Right. The only thing there, Matt, is I decentralized my mom. She's my mother. I don't associate my affection with.
You're not going to find your mom on Pornhub.
That's correct.
Oh, and whereas I wouldn't find mine either. But and more power to her. Okay.
Sure.
I don't know what you would do if it's already out there. It's already out there. So
Whatever
you might as
floats
well
your boat,
have a good attitude about it, right?
Yeah.
So, right, the article agrees with us. Perhaps you think of your own mother, or maybe, like many of us, you have a portrait in your mind's eye of a woman who, despite having produced children, is completely desexualized. Okay.
Yeah, there you go.
From pop cultural representations of idealized mothers like Carol Brady to one of the Kardashians, I'm not going to say her full name, being shamed by her critics for taking nude pictures, our socially acceptable vision of motherhood is often that of a woman who does not exhibit visible sexual agency.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. So this lady, she is not one of those standard mothers.
No,
right?
No.
She's
kind of taken this head on, and
many times, Nick.
Yes,
many times she has. Oh,
not gonna catch her
on
sitting
camera.
down, are you?
Yeah.
Well, you might.
No. So I just thought this was interesting because, you don't think of this. When you think about Mother's Day. You don't. You think about the flowers and the cards, not so much the rim jobs and the money shots. This is not typical mom fare.
Good point.
And
Good point.
It does take all types. So while I am a little tongue-in-cheek on this matter, because it lends itself to being kind of funny.
She still has a child, right?
She still has a child, and there are other things about her that, beyond her being a sexual object.
She holds a PhD in high regard.
She does hold a PhD.
The social capital of her credentials.
Okay, and she knows how to coin a phrase. Boy, that's impressive. That is impressive.
Yep.
So it got me thinking, though. It's like, well, what? Oh, God, she wrote books, too.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, boy.
In fact, one of the first children's books, Matt, to openly discuss sex work. It's called How Mamas Love Their Babies.
Oh,
sorry.
my.
Oh, God.
God.
I'm sorry.
Wow. Okay. This is one of those pieces that, I feel like digging deeper into it may just not be a great idea. I will give her this, she has taken very good care of herself. I assure you we're not looking at her naked right now, but she has taken very good care of herself, based on the photos. I think the idea in her head that, moms have, I think that's a good message. Because they do. That's what moms do. Moms are humans. This is what we do.
Yep.
This is the thing. You don't necessarily want to think about your mom doing that.
Right.
I don't want to think about my mom doing that. But that's on me, and you. This is on a lot of people.
Yeah.
I don't know how I would handle that. I know how I attack certain topics with my son, or how I would approach certain subjects with my son. I don't know how I would handle this necessarily, because, I think what she has to probably suspend is the idea that her son is going to may find her. And
Do you think it's a bigger deal for a mother to be a sex worker than a father?
I don't think it should be, but
I
I'm
agree.
sure it could be. I don't think it should be, but I'm sure it could be. I'll say that.
Yeah, okay.
I think without getting too Freudian with this, I think we'll just move on.
Good point.
Because I just feel like the mom jokes are going to start flying.
Yeah.
We don't want to do that. Happy late Mother's Day, moms of all professions.
There you go.
We appreciate you. So other superheroes in the sex industry. Nick, I haven't seen this movie yet. My son has seen it, and he tells me it is very good.
That's what I hear, too. I've not seen it myself.
I don't want to spoil anything for those of you that may not have seen this, myself included. But I don't feel like this is spoiling anything except for maybe common decency. If Avengers got you excited, wait till you see these Infinity War-themed sex toys.
Oh, fun.
It's fun for somebody. The image on the background is definitely a Captain America butt plug, I believe.
I think you're correct.
Do you think I'm... Yeah, it's got his shield as the stopper, right? Wow, that is patriotic. If you're new to the internet... or you've limited your internet use to wholesome pages, which why would you? You might not have heard of Rule 34. There are many definitions of the rule, but the gist is that if something exists, there's also sexually related material on the internet about it.
Oh, yeah.
Any pop culture character, doesn't matter how wholesome, falls under Rule 34. Do not Google this unless you want to ruin your childhood.
Yeah, fuck it.
Well, we're going to help you out here a little bit.
Check this out real fast.
Yeah, you're going to Google that while I'm doing this. So it shouldn't come as a surprise to anyone familiar with Rule 34 that there are a lot of people who get turned on by the Avengers. Why wouldn't you? I mean, they do some amazing things. I don't know if turned on would,
Teenage Mutant... Nah, I'm not going to go there. All right,
yeah.
let's get out of that.
So the toys are called Indulgers, or the Indulgers.
The Indulgers.
Okay.
Pretty clever.
And they're made by Geeky Sex Toys, based out of Brisbane, Australia. It's a company that's just as committed to nerdiness as they are to horniness, which the two do kind of go...
Company was founded by Josh and Emma, a real-life couple and real-life pop culture aficionados who seem to enjoy what they do.
Well, good for them. Let's get into it. Why not? How could you not? You want to take the first one?
Fucking shit, man. I don't even know how you pronounce Thor's hammer. What is it? It's funny thing is, it's got the umlaut over the O.
Right, so...
But it looks like moan. Moan inner.
Moan... Oh, boy. And this is definitely...
It's Thor's hammer.
Thor's hammer.
About to hammer your ass.
Yeah. The handle.
Yeah.
We'll just leave it there. The handle is... it's shaped a little differently.
Yeah.
I guess you could still use that as a hammer. I don't know why you would. Hey, number 2. For Iron Man people, the Arse reactor.
Very shiny.
Not the Arc reactor, which that was a good play.
Ew. Dude, what
why don't we skip number 3?
Yeah.
We'll skip number 3 because that's big and green. Hey, number 4, Hawk-Ass, the arrow dildo. That's a thing too.
Wow.
They really took some liberties. Captain Anal. There we go.
There it is. Okay.
Yeah, which is...
Look at this, the Infinity Fist, Matt.
Yeah, so we're going to skip past Agent Gets Me Off and go right into the Infinity Fist.
Giant gold...
Fist.
Fist.
It's a fist. Hey, number 8, Ryan Reynolds might like this one. Dick Pool.
Ouch, dude, that looks...
Yeah. So the list goes on and on. There are several different... Good God.
Yeah.
Okay.
Not awkward at all.
No, not at all.
Actually, it is.
It's kind of... Right, awkward.com. and this has been our awkward moment.
Totally.
Looking at dildos together. This is new territory.
Your son's downstairs playing PUBG.
I know. It's great parenting in action. What do you guys talk about? Well, son, it's kind of disgusting. Hey,
this is just funny.
Why not?
It's just funny.
Right, this is funny. So we went from mom's a sex worker to the Avengers, invading
the
cavities.
Justice League,
Hey, speaking of, we're just going to keep going with this. High-end jeweler unveils new pendant design that looks a lot like... it looks a lot like a clitoris.
There you go.
It is. It is, in fact. It's
but
even
Matt,
displayed.
It's supposed to be a gem resting between 2 fingers.
Right. Aren't they all?
Right.
Aren't they all at some point, Nick?
Yeah.
The image of a new pendant that was shared by London jeweler Theo Fennell gave the impression of something else entirely. It definitely looks an awful lot. So Lucas Groening?
Roning, yeah.
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 The Royal College of Art
Ooh.
took the... I'm guessing that's who took the photo, right? Because
I
this
think
is
he's-
Theo Fennell's.
Yeah, exactly.
Theo Fennell, and Theo Fennell's logo looks an awful like the T-Mobile logo. So I feel like he
Yeah,
knows
very
what
much
he's doing here. The piece is called Gilded Youth, which again lends itself to the idea that this is not resting between two fingers.
Not at all. No.
Not
It's a sandwich between two little pizza meats.
created the pendant as part of the company's Gilded Youth program, which recognizes the work of jewelry students. Its design was supposed to represent how a goldsmith assesses a gem by placing it between their index and middle finger. However, comments on Theo's Instagram page indicated that some people saw a vulva, albeit a bejeweled one. Right. And so words from him to come back. Oh, well, no, never mind. Those are comments.
Yeah.
So glad I'm not the only one that didn't see fingers. So, right. It's so you can search this up. We dug
Totally.
this up at HuffPost, and that gem has been well polished.
Yes, it has.
Which is that's what
Squeaky
you want
clean.
with that, right?
Yep, yep.
You
Absolutely.
want it to shine bright
flourish.
like a diamond.
Yeah.
Oh boy! Hey, here's
And our-
something
yeah.
that's not completely genital related.
Okay.
Maybe a little bit. I mean, they share
Kind
genitals.
of. Yeah. I mean.
Why not? Rare conjoined fawns have scientists doing a double take. That's a terribly written headline,
it
but
really is.
it's a two-headed deer, which is pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
We are pretty lame about bringing along animal stories every week,
Yeah.
so why not?
So a dude in Minnesota was looking for mushrooms.
Looking for mushrooms.
Yeah.
Could you imagine? Let's just for a second. Let's play like he was on mushrooms looking for mushrooms.
Yeah. Dude, you imagine being on mushrooms coming
And
across a
walking
two-headed
across this
deer.
shit?
Oh my god.
Man, go home. Go home and find Jesus.
Yeah.
Boy. Yeah, Minnesota man. So he found the stillborn fawns in May 2016 near Freeburg, Minnesota, about a mile from the Mississippi River. This is not Chernobyl.
No.
The animals appeared to be recently deceased and were clean and dry, according to Gino D'Angelo, a University of Georgia researcher who studied the deer. He said he believes the two-headed animal is the first pair of conjoined fawns to reach full term and then be delivered by their mother, according to a University of Georgia press release. Hold the fuck up. Nick, this isn't the first time we've had two-headed deer.
No.
This is just the first time
They've reached full term.
what I just said happened.
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Since the only other examples of conjoined fawns have been found in utero, meaning,
Right.
yeah, there it is. These stillborn twins are a scientific marvel.
Wow.
Aren't they, though? It's amazing and extremely rare, D'Angelo said in the release. We can't even estimate the rarity of this. I mean, we got lotteries out there, and these guys can't even...
They can't even fathom this, dude.
Right. This is a number
Blowing
that
their fucking minds
completely
right now.
blowing their minds. Scientists' minds are blown.
Yeah.
It's, I mean, the world paused. Right. This is amazing. So...
The animal's lungs were placed in water. They sank straight to the bottom, confirming that the fawns never breathed air.
Oh, hey, we almost got out of this without talking about something really strange and maybe sexual. Look, only one connected all the way to the anus.
Poor guy.
2 separate gastrointestinal tracts. 2 hearts and extra spleens, but only 1 liver. That's pretty gross.
Yeah.
That is pretty disgusting. Very cute to look at. I mean, what's
We're
better
staring
than...
at like dead two-headed deer.
Well, right, but I
Cute.
mean, what's cuter than 1 deer head?
2.
2 of them,
You're
right?
right. You're right.
Yeah.
You're right.
So there's something to be had there for everyone, which would take you to a gallery of other two-headed beasts.
What a magnificent creature.
She's beautiful.